TV Ramble looking at Skinny Dip by New Belgium, a summer lager, or American style lager, pale ale, excuse me. Little hints of peach, 79% score, 7%, a 79 grade on my alarm. A 79% grade on Beer Advocate. 4.2% ABV by volume. New Belgium, of course, made in Fort Collins, Colorado. Some of you may know the brewery. Here, as you can see in my Alabama mug I have here, which let me give me another glass, but see the color of the beer. Like I said, as it says, a 79 grade on Beer Advocate. Let's give it a hint. Of course, I've had all the other beers from, well, not all, but some from New Belgium. Fat Tire, of course, the Ranger, the Paddle, Blue Paddle. I've had the Rampant beer. So those are probably the four I've had. So this is my, this is the other beer I've had. This is my second time having this. Had this before, so single bottles of this. Here it goes. Smell, see some of the fizz. Smell some hint of peach, some hint of flavor in this beer. Go for the taste. Pretty mild, pretty dry, kind of your standard pale ale taste you get with some other beers. Like I said, 4.2% is pretty light. You could say it could go as a light beer, but you know, depends on the flavor and the hops that they use. I'm gonna read what's in this bottle here. It said beer brewed with peach juice. Let's see. Take the plunge with Skinny Dip. Our brews tribute to the lightly attired summer months. Cascade hops frolic with beardy malts for a crisp sip as refreshing as a freshwater dip. Well, to me it's a bit watery to me from what I'm tasting right now, so it's not all that thought out, but oh well, I guess I'll do what it needs to be done. It's okay, not great. I'm not saying it's the best thing in the world, but it'll do. Yeah, pretty bland to me. Um, you know, if you like this, again, it's probably maybe for the time of year you can have this beer with, sitting, outside on the porch drinking this. But this is just kind of bland. I'm not really fully on board with this one. 4.2%, but oh well. There's a couple of others I'll enjoy. I'll say from time to time. Like I said, the Amber Ale I like, but New Belgium, like many of these new beer companies, they want to try different things, different styles, different flavors, and when some work, some don't. Um, in this case here, this beer is probably maybe it has a place with some people. Again, it's a perfect summer beer. I'd go a little strong, not overly strong, but just a bit stronger, a little more kick to it. Really am wishing for Ballantine Ale right about now. When in the area looking around for it, and I looked even on the locator. Can't find Ballantine Ale anywhere. But anyhow, getting back to this beer. It is what it is, folks. It's a pale. They have other styles like this I could probably pick that are a lot better than this. That I'll pick out. Maybe Sierra Nevada more likely. Probably I'll pick this over this. So, but for some people, this is what they probably prefer, as within reason with light beer's popularity. So Like I said, I'm not really digging this beer right now, but maybe some people will. I'm giving this about a 7. Make that 6. I'm giving this a 6. I don't think I'm giving this a solid 6. I'm not really, this ain't doing it for me for whatever the reason. It's just not, you know. Oh boy. So 6 seems about fair. Maybe people call me crazy, but I think it's fair. Again, summer beer. With Fort Collins, again, as I mentioned in my last video with Fort Collins, one of the few who really are pushing. Since again, it was out mostly on the West Coast up until 2000. Yeah. See 2012 or 11 or 10, I could be wrong. They were mostly out west, and now as you see, they've kind of trickled further out east. And we got it here in Alabama about 2013 or 14. I think it was 13. I remember this big ice storm we had, and we had gotten a lot of their beers, the Fat Tire and a couple of others. And I remember one of the guys was on the air, was talking about in this local talk station, talking about Fat Tire, and people were enjoying it, liking it, raving about it. So anyhow, it's okay, not great, folks, but it'll do. Um, but I really like the Ranger. I really like the Rampant. The Blue Paddle is really good too. So anyhow, I'm giving this beer a 6. I'm not really enamored with this, but maybe others could disagree with me. But leave your comments on the bottom on this. Tell me what you think. So 6 for the New Belgium Skinny Dip Brew. Leave your comments. Tell me what you think. John Anderson Pierre, the Beer and TV Rental, telling you to keep watching. And as always, cheers.